Glad to have you along with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. High noon is here, and this showdown is ready to roll on EA Sports College Football. It's the Boston College Eagles and the Virginia Cavaliers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Charlottesville continues to be one of the most beautiful cities in the South. Their capacity at Scott Stadium is 61,000, and this beautiful horseshoe design provides gorgeous views of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Cavaliers ready to kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Urlacher. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Eagles offense will get the football first. They'll be led on offense by Grayson Wilson. He's trying to bounce back from a 4-interception game in their last loss. Straight ahead, it's Addison. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Changing the routes with his receivers. Handoff again. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
And the decibel level starting to increase here on this early 3rd and 10. Dumps it to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The Cavaliers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Throwing Raiola. Holds on, it's King. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Looking for the marker. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. Hand it to the back. Pass the 6. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. The run inside. It's Addison. Makes a man miss. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wilson will throw. Floats it out in space. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. On target. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Urlacher. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
The Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Addison. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Picked off to stop the threat. Looking for more room. Pass to 50. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Leaves it with the back. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Raiola to throw. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Virginia! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
From deep, it's Urlacher. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Hands it off. Oh, he's got some space. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wilson to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He's looking to throw. Between the hashes, it's Urlacher. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. This third down a little longer after that penalty. They want to throw it. The screen, he's got wheels. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. It's fourth down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He's got it on the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Raiola working that wide receiver screen. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. There he goes! He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no. We're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Caught over the middle. It's King. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here they come, facing third and long from the 20. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Out wide right, it's King. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
You got to be impressed by what you just saw from this offense. They're already in the red zone, right? The coach is telling the quarterback, be smart, don't do anything crazy with the football. We can't turn it over. We're already in field goal range, and he's like, no, man, I got my matchup one-on-one. I know where I'm going, and not just that. We're not just going to get the first. I'm going to set you up now on the goal line. Let's roll.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Getting set for the point after.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Direct snap. Inside the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Play action, Dylan Raiola. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
RPO complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Man, did he pay for it, but that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Wilson will throw. They'll run the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, when it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass, you're letting the pass rush get upfield, seeing if you can just get one into the hands of your back, get some blockers downfield. You don't obviously pick up an explosive play, but you get some good yards on that, and you give the opposing defense now something else to think about. You've got these screens in your back pocket, and you're going to use them.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Just going to keep it after the snap. They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a first down for Boston College. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Took a shot as he threw.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Turns it upfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Well, I got to give the defense credit on that. Third down, they were almost anticipating some throws to the outside. They took it all away, so they forced the quarterback to go into the middle of the field on the drag route where everybody
makes the catch, and he's free. Running inside the 20. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Fires to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Wilson to pass. Touchdown, Eagles. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Offense in a bunch formation. Here's Raiola to throw. Caught. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Raiola. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wilson will throw. Fires quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for running room. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staff.
Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. Trying to make one miss. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on 4th down. And they can't connect, a costly turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Throwing Raiola. Looking down the middle. In traffic, it's King. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Play action with Raiola. The quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Hits inside, it's Davis. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. They'll run it on the counter. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. From the gun, they didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Fires to the middle, and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone. He's got middle field responsibility, just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Virginia sideline. The quarterback has done a terrific job here today, guys. Over 150 yards passing, but they... to answer on the ground. They want to keep this defense guessing, not get predictable in their play calls. That means they've got to get better on the line of scrimmage and get that run game alive here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And it's been a struggle for this young man. I mean, listen, he's a pretty good player, and they depend on him week in and week out to be their guy to carry the mail. Just, it's not working, and the run game hasn't found a rhythm, and I think that's why this offense, they need something. They need a spark. They need to find some way to run the football.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davis. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Ready, go! Ready, go! Go!
Here's Raiola to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Urlacher. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Running inside. It's Addison. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wilson to pass. Right side, it's Addison. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Inside the 15. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And the Cavaliers are threatening on 1st and goal. Driving forward, it's Davis. No room to run, and he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. The give. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Interesting decision here if you're the head coach. Just tried to run it on 3rd down, no can do. You've got the touchdown lead, but you really could make a statement. You could really seize a lot of momentum here early in the second half. If you go for it and hit and lead by 14, that's a whole different ballgame.
He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Quick give. It's Addison. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. The give. He's stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And now the ball is knocked free. They'll recover it right there. Ball will stay with the return team. Great alertness, and man, you want to talk about avoiding a catastrophic error there. Davis here. He's got the first down. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And there is little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle, and the big nose tackle brings it there.
And he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double-teamed, right? Because he's right there, and you got the guards next to him, but the big fella just uses his power, overpowers the line, gets to the quarterback, and gets the sack.
Caught. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown and those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Fires to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now that snags it, and there's running room. The 40 lowers those pads. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Addison.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Touchdown, Golden Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Cavaliers will punt this one away. all the way back to the 15. Smashes through the tackle. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They take over holding this slim lead, and a drive right here sure would be nice. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Right back to it. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Do you think that was a straight go, or they just sort of went with gut feel as to whether the defense was going to relax on that 4th and 1?
I don't know, but I know this. As a coach, I'm not giving a lot of freedom for gut will on the own side of the field if we're going to go for it on 4th down. I think they probably understood, listen, it's 4th and 1. I like our chances to get 1 yard, and they went for it, and by the way, they got it.
Virginia will call its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. Nowhere to go, and he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 in there, basically right back where they started. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have one left. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. He's got it. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Give to the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our...
Makes a grab and room to run. Past the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And the extra point is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Raiola. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And obviously the offense is in a difficult position here, and you're asking a lot from them. But down by a touchdown, not a lot of time on the clock, deep in your own end. But this is something that you're trained for. Coaches always put their offense in this situation in practice leading up to the big game. It takes timing, it takes execution, but that is something this offense is ready to do.
Good execution by this offense. Now we need to rush, but not be in a hurry. Still got some time left.
Throws it deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. It's complete to the right.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game, but it all comes down to this play right here.
Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.